We get told all the time that we need to manage our time more effectively so we can get more done, but that's not actually the problem. It's the psychological state that you're in when you're undertaking those important tasks that's in fact even more crucial. Think about the last time you sat down to complete something important. How were you feeling? What were you thinking? Were you seeing it as totally overwhelming and out of control, or were you seeing it as easy and everything was flowing freely? Well, either scenario is not uncommon, but most tend to see the scenario of it unfolding in the way that they prefer it not to. Well, today to help, I'm going to share with you a powerful productivity habit that has completely changed the way that I've done business. It's also helped me write 3 books, of which each took less than 30 days to complete. And we're not talking about shitty little ebooks either. We're talking at least 60 to 80,000 words each within a 30-day period. So, to pivot and help you achieve more in the next 30 days than in the next 3 months and blow the top off your stress levels, it's time to develop a routine based on the 90-minute NLP formula. So what is it? Well, each day for the next 30 days, you're going to spend at least 90 minutes focusing on one of your core projects, something that you've wanted to complete for ages, but you just keep putting it off. Pick what that project will be right this second. Now, once you've picked what the project will be, it's then time to develop a routine around this project based on neuro-linguistic programming and anchoring. The art of getting yourself into the right psychological state before you kick off your work. And the technique we use is anchoring and visualization. No doubt you would have seen Tony Robbins use it over the years. It's the practice of triggering specific emotional states by firing off specific stimuli, such as clicking your fingers or listening to music, to layer in feelings of confidence and focus before you step into that 90-minute time frame. And here's how you're going to use it. I want you to think of at least 3 times in the past when you were at your absolute most confident and most focused. What did you see? What did you feel? What did you hear? How were you standing? How were you sitting? Did you have a smile over your face? Were you focused? Were you smashing through your work as if the work was just flowing through you? You didn't even have to really think about it. Where in your body did you feel that confidence and focus? Take 10 minutes and think about each of these 3 events, asking yourself the same question. But I want you to really dive into the feelings, what you were seeing, hearing, and potentially even tasting at the time in each scenario. Now, when you hit a peak emotional state for each of them, say a 10 out of 10, 10 being the highest, I want you to click your fingers. I also want you to start playing a specific album or song in the background. Now, repeat this process for at least 10 times, each time getting to the height of those emotions and clicking your fingers and playing the album. This is quick, simple, easy to do, even your kids could do it. Once you've completed this, each day for your 90-minute NLP formula, before you sit down to start your project, you're going to click your fingers, put on the same album each time, even drink the same flavored coffee, tea, or soft drink, and sit in the same place. Preferably not your usual work environment that has other anchors around it that will impact your productivity. You're also going to visualize how the next 90 minutes is going to unfold, even up to what you're doing the next day. And the great news is that this takes just seconds. What I want you to do is fast forward this visualization. So fast forward you sitting down to do your 90-minute stint on your project, how it's flowing, being focused, confident, through to the next day, what you're up to the next day, week, or even year. Rewind it, fast forward, rewind it, fast forward. Seeing yourself focused, confident, and most of all connected. Now, the reason that we do this and the reason that we layer in music as well as anchoring is that we want to layer these techniques for the biggest impact possible. The reason that people get stressed about the projects is pretty simple. It's because they can only see the deadline for the project. They can't see beyond it. Take a wedding, for example. You see when the bridezillas explode. They can't see beyond the honeymoon. The pressure just keeps building up to this point in time. When you see past this point in time, you immediately relieve pressure, which allows you to focus on the now. Here, we're not just anchoring in a specific productive emotional state around a physical stimulus, like clicking your fingers, but you're also connecting it to sound and taste. You're layering the stimuli for a massively productive state. Each of the 3 books I've written, I in fact played the exact same album each time I sat down to write. I've heard the same album hundreds of times. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed about getting the work completed, realize it's not a time management issue, it's an emotional state issue that can quickly and easily be fixed in less than 10 minutes to make your next 30 days more productive than your past 3 months. Share this video with someone that it could help. Like and of course subscribe. And understand you and your friends don't have to feel overwhelmed and stressed when you've got this powerful tool in your hands. Good luck, and I'll catch you next time.